Well, hello everybody. It is Thursday evening, November the 14th, and we are in Hickory, North Carolina on this raw, rainy,
cold,
mid-40s day. Perfect evening to stay home, so we went out, decided to go out and eat. In fact, we're gonna try the place you see behind. This is Jim and Nick's BBQ right here on Highway 70 in Hickory, right next to Wendy's, kind of diagonally across from the Valley Hills Mall. Now we're kind of here unplanned, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
We drove by and it's like, oh, they're open now.
Yeah, where were we actually going?
We were going to Chili's.
We were going to Chili's because we've been seeing those commercials that, what is it, three for me special, and those burgers looked amazing. We honestly were headed to Chili's tonight. We knew this place was coming. We didn't think it was open yet. When we saw it was, we had a quick change of plans.
We did.
So we're gonna do Chili's another day. We are gonna do that soon, but we've been wanting to try Jim and Nick's ever since we saw it being built. So it is open. I don't know when it opened. It's got to be within the last few days.
Very recently.
So we're gonna find out. Yeah, it's packed. So we're gonna go in here tonight and check it out. It smells amazing out here. So let's go into Jim and Nick's BBQ in Hickory, North Carolina and see how good it is. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Okay, and they do offer catering as well for parties, tailgates, and corporate events. And here is what the outside of Jim and Nick's looks like. You'll see the stack of wood right there, smoker. You can see the smoke coming out.
I was gonna say, you can see that smoke.
And I know y'all can't smell it on the video, but we sure can.
Yeah,
it smells some kind of good. So. All right here is the outdoor seating area, which absolutely nobody is using tonight. But I'm sure on warmer days, this would be a nice place to sit out here and enjoy some barbecue.
Yes, in the summertime, it certainly would be.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk around over here to the side. Looks like they actually have quite a bit of outside seating.
Yeah, they
in fact,
do.
Not just a small area, but pretty large. Okay, so the hours are Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 9, Saturday, 11 to 9. Now over here, they have also a 2-lane drive-through if you want to get your order to go. Both lanes are open for ordering tonight, and both lanes are very busy tonight. And down there you can see Interstate 40. Jim and Nick's BBQ is located just off Interstate 40, exit 125, right behind the Hilton Garden Inn here in Hickory. Here's another angle of the side of the building. I like the way they got the name up there all lit up. You can see that really easily from the road. And they got the American flag and the North Carolina state flag right out here in the front when you go in. Okay, so as you can see, everybody around here is excited about the grand opening because everybody in town is here tonight. So we're waiting. Did they say about how long we're waiting to be?
No, because they don't have a list. You basically, if she clears tables, she just brings people in.
I got you. All right, so we are in. Apparently, you stand in line to walk up and order. Let me pan around here and see the inside of the restaurant. So it is incredibly busy in here tonight. I want to focus one more time on these sauces. They have the original barbecue, which is ketchup based. That's what I like. They also do have that Morgan County white. That's a mayonnaise base. That's like Alabama style.
Yeah.
Then they have the what's that next? I can't read it. Honey something.
Let me see. I can't. Sorry. Honey habanero.
Oh, honey habanero. Okay. Then they got the vinegar sauce for those of you that like the Eastern North Carolina style. And they have the Carolina mustard, which is South Carolina. So they have a little bit of variety for everybody here. So I ordered peach tea to drink, and let me guess, Coke.
Of course.
Yeah. These are the cheddar biscuits. So we're going to try those to start with while we're waiting on the rest of our food. So I'm anxious to see what you think of these cheddar biscuits. I keep wanting to call them Cheddar Bay biscuits because of Red Lobster.
So I'm going to try to keep my hands clean and just use my fork.
A lot of cheddar out there, so. She's pointing the fork at me.
Those are good. They have some sweetness to them, but they got real cheddar cheese in it.
Yeah.
So they're like a sweet little biscuit.
Yeah, the girl in line said they were kind of sweet.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to let him have a chance to taste these.
They kind of
biscuits.
shape like little muffins.
Yeah, they're made in a muffin tin. You can tell that by the shape. Ah, food's out.
Brisket and ribs right here, yes.
Thank you.
Can I get anything else?
I think we're good for now.
Okay, so he brought our food out, and you have to ask them if you want to try a different sauce.
Yeah.
Apparently
So
they put a sauce
I'm going to
on
say something real quick on these. These are different. It's just the girl in line, we were asking her about these, and she was describing them. She said they're doughy and they're a little sweet. She nailed it.
Yeah, she did.
They are doughy and sweet, but I like these. These are unique, but I like those a lot.
And I saw on the menu that you can actually buy them in bulk to take home, and I can definitely see why.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's...
What is this sauce here that they put in the...
I guess it's just the regular.
The first thing I'm going to try, this is barbecued corn on the cob. This actually has the rub and the whites, the Morgan County white, which is like an Alabama sauce. They said it's a little spicy, so let's find out.
Which kind of made me think of like a Mexican corn, you know, because it's dipped in butter. It's got the mayonnaise and the seasoning.
That's good.
Is it good?
I'm glad I got that. Yeah.
Is it spicy?
Yeah. Well, right there. I don't think it's going to be the same all the way around.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's good.
Okay, so that is one of the choices for your sides that you can get.
That corn, when you bite into those kernels, they pop just like they're right out of the garden. It's not like the overripe corn you usually get at a place. It's like that's perfectly ripe
good.
corn. So yeah,
That's good.
I actually like that a lot.
All right.
Beans, I'll try a bite of that really quick.
Oh yeah, you got baked beans. I got the baked beans as well. Okay.
They're good. They remind me of the ones at the Highlands Smokehouse the other week.
Oh, okay.
So brisket.
They put pickles on everything. He's already removed his pickles. I hadn't taken mine off.
The brisket's very good and tender. Let's try a bite of this rib. Very good flavor.
Is it?
Not like fall off the bone tender, but still very tender, not tough at all, not dry. Very good.
Okay.
Everything's good.
Okay. And then I got the smoked turkey. I did add the brisket, macaroni and cheese, and baked beans. So I'm going to give it a try.
So Shaughnessy's going to try her, I guess, beans first.
Yeah, it looks like they're... We asked them if they had meat. I just see a tiny little piece in there.
Yeah, not a lot of meat in them, but a little bit.
They're good and smoky.
Yeah, smoky, I would say that's right. What is that, macaroni and cheese?
That is really good.
That's always hit or miss at a barbecue place.
They had loaded macaroni and cheese where you can get like barbecue and barbecue sauce. I actually was toying with that, so that's a very good possibility in the future.
Okay. So you got brisket and chicken or turkey?
Turkey. And I got the peach or whatever, honey habanero or whatever. Which is good.
Have you tried it? Okay, you haven't tried the turkey yet.
Which I'll try it, whatever barbecue the sauce they got on yet. Very moist, very tender, very good.
So, anything you don't like?
I like it all.
I'm going to record a little more because I want y'all to see the size of that rib and how much meat's on it. I was noticing how big the ribs were, and this is smaller than one I just ate. Those ribs got a lot of meat on them. I've been to some places that are a lot smaller and a lot less. Even you remarked, you said those are some big ribs.
Well, I was looking at the size of the bone of the one you just finished eating. I was like, that's a big rib.
Yeah. So they don't shortchange you on the amount of meat you get on these ribs here. Well, are you sorry we didn't go to Chili's?
No, I'm so glad we came here. It was so good.
Now, we're not knocking Chili's. That was our reason for coming to Hickory. We're still going to do that.
And it's been a while since we've been there, so stay tuned for that.
It's been years since we've been there.
Yes.
So, but we did see the commercials for there. We've been saying we want to get down there. That was our plan tonight, so I'm not knocking Chili's at all. It's just we knew this place was coming. We didn't know it was already open. Found out it opened yesterday. So it's still new. We're here the second day of operation. It has rained all day, and now that the rain has finally stopped, I heard the girl telling somebody in there, she said that everybody is now getting out of the house and coming here. I think probably the staff, as slammed as they were, probably wishes we had gone to Chili's. You know, they were just slammed tonight. Everybody in town, I guess, has been waiting for this place to open up, and it finally has. So everybody's here.
Yeah.
So why don't you start off and tell what you had and anything else you want to add about the setup of the place or whatever.
Okay. Very pretty building, I will say that. It does look like it has a lot of nice outdoor seating for in the summertime. I heard, I guess it was a manager or somebody on the inside saying that something about the heaters that they were going to add out there. They do have some, but I guess the umbrella-like heaters.
Feels like it's getting colder.
Something about the fire marshal didn't approve them or something like that. So it's just not warm enough to be outside, which is okay because you definitely want to be inside tonight.
Yeah.
So it was kind of chaotic when we first came in there because it's like we went to go put our name in. You don't put your name in. You basically just go up to the counter and order, and then you sit down. But she was making sure and be very fair as far as who was there first, and everybody else was being very fair. Like, oh no, they were here first. They were before me. So that was good. Everybody was kind of working together. A lot of selection. I ended up doing the combo, the turkey and the brisket. Brisket was an upcharge of $3.50, and then the two sides was macaroni and cheese and baked beans. Baked beans were good. Probably try something different next time. Macaroni and cheese, super good. I think the turkey was my favorite over the brisket tonight. It was that tender, that moist. It was good.
That's interesting.
That was really, really good. Brisket was good, but I'm just saying for those two, that would have been my preference. It comes with, I guess, just the regular sauce on the meats. If you want something different, you do have to ask for that, and they'll bring you a little cup of it. And I got the, what was it, honey habanero, mango, teriyaki, whatever it was. I don't know. Something weird. Whatever the menu said. Honey habanero. It was good.
The minute they put honey and barbecue sauce, I lose interest immediately. And you like the sweet stuff.
I like it, but it had a little kick at first, but then it was just good. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed my meal. Very full.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Would you come again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, this again, we've been anticipating this place to open. So I got my two favorite things at any barbecue place, and that's brisket and ribs. I want to start off by saying, once you come in, you stand in line for a little bit, and they have there's two lines, and they have ladies on each side on each line going up and down asking you if you've got menu questions. I think that's to help speed things up once you get up there, but also to help answer your questions. So I actually had a few, so that was good. So got up there, ordered. I ordered peach tea to drink, as I always do in any place that has it. And they asked me, they said, well, it comes from the bar. Is that okay? I said, well, that depends. I said, when you say it comes from the bar, is it something I can get refills on, like regular tea, and does it have alcohol in it? And she said, no, they just make it there. So I said, as long as it don't have alcohol, I don't want alcohol. They said, no, that's fine. I can get refills. So I got the peach tea. So starting off with that, it's not your typical peach tea. It's not like it has a peach syrup. Like if you go to Cracker Barrel and get peach tea, or if you go to Cheddar's and get the mango tea, it's not just flavoring. It actually has chunks of peaches in it, which I like. I like fruit in my drink. I found this a little hard to drink because every time I try to take a drink, the peach will get clogged up in the straw. And y'all know I have a little bit of a swallowing disorder. So when you need a drink quick and you can't get it through the straw because of the peach, or the little pieces of peach, that's a problem. So I ended up having to take the straw out and just drink out of the glass. And finally, after 2 rounds of that, I just got my refills from the fountain. Because they have the fountain out there, you can go refill your own. So I did do that. The peach tea was good. It was a little hard to drink with a straw, so just be aware of that. It does have chunks of peaches in it. So the side I got beans, baked beans. I said when I took that first bite that I thought they were pretty good. That's because I didn't get an onion in that first bite, but I got one in every subsequent bite after that, so I ended up not even eating all those. I would definitely get another side next time, so I'm just saying that for your information. If you are not an onion eater, avoid the baked beans because they do have onions in them. I asked about the potato salad because I was going to get that, and they said, yeah, it has onions, so I avoided it, but I did not ask about the baked beans because most places don't put onions in that they do here. So I'm going to avoid the baked beans next time. I don't like onions. But I also got the barbecued corn on the cob, which was different, but I really did like that. I would get that again every time I come. They put their rub on it. The rub is very flavorful, and it also has that Alabama white sauce on it. It's just unique. I liked it. I'd get that again. I think next time I would either try the coleslaw with it or the macaroni and cheese. I had a bite of yours. I thought that was good.
It was good.
So I would just avoid the baked beans. When they bring your meal out, it has pickles on top of it. I'm not quite sure why. I don't mind a pickle wedge on the side or something, or pickle chips, but it was like on top of the meat, so I ate the pickles and then got to the good stuff. Now the meat. Ooh. I'll go ahead and tell you now, the 2-item combo is more than enough food. Mm-hmm. Those ribs, I'd like to see the pig they came off of.
Did you get 3 bones?
3 or 4 maybe.
I didn't notice.
First one was just average size, but those last 2 that I ate were humongous. I didn't know if I was going to finish my brisket. I did, but I struggled tonight to eat all that food.
That is a lot.
The 2 meat combo's $19.99. Mine had an extra $7 tacked onto it because it's a $3.50 upcharge to use brisket as one of your meats. It's also a $3.50 upcharge to use ribs as one of your meats. Well, those are my 2 favorites. So I got a $7 upcharge tonight. That's okay. That's what I wanted. You can avoid that by just getting pulled pork or turkey or whatever. I think sausage.
Yeah, they do have a jalapeno
and maybe,
cheddar
maybe
sausage
something else
links.
too.
They have a Carolina style barbecue, which is barbecue and vinegar sauce for those of you who like that.
Yeah, you can get a variety of sauces, which really that's the way it should be anywhere. I know here in North Carolina, it's like a feud. There's the vinegar side, and then there's the right side. And but anyway, here you can get it whatever you want. So that's probably the best way to do it. I wish every place would do that. But this is Western North Carolina, so I think they're lucky that they even have the Eastern style here. But anyway, it is available to you. Now, what was the last thing I was saying? As far as the meat goes, the ribs were huge. A lot of meat on those ribs. I'm not kidding you. They were very flavorful. Their rub here rub ain't just rub. This was a very good flavored rub that they use. The ribs they weren't so tender they fall off the bone. They were tender enough and full of flavor. Oh, I was gonna say about the brisket. I think you can request lean or marbled brisket here. Mm-hmm. I requested marbled fat. It gives it better flavor in my opinion. So it was very well marbled. It's interesting you said you like the turkey better than the brisket, because brisket is like one of my all-time favorite
Usually
foods.
my favorite too.
But I like the ribs better than the brisket.
But the brisket's still amazing.
The brisket is amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. I just felt like it maybe didn't have as much rub or seasoning in it, whereas the ribs, they had that extra flavor to them. But I would definitely get the brisket here. It was good. It was some of the most tender I've ever
Very
had.
tender.
So I'm not knocking it. I'm just giving my opinion.
Yeah.
So that's why I found it interesting. You like the turkey better. I actually like the ribs a little better. And usually it would be the opposite. Usually it would be brisket first and then ribs.
Right.
I thought the ribs here were a notch above. So overall, very good first experience here. I know this is a long closeout. There's a lot to say.
And it's new.
It's new. I thought they ran it pretty efficiently for like to just now have opened.
Yeah,
Sometimes
and to be so busy.
Yeah, and to be this busy, I thought that, you know, they had the girls going up and down the line asking you for questions. If they didn't know, they'd find out and come back. They kept things moving pretty good to be the second night. So I think we'll definitely come back here.
Oh, it's definitely worth another trip. Several more trips. Yeah. So it is a chain. I don't know if you said that or not.
That's what I was getting ready to say to close out. They do have other locations. I don't know where they are, but I'm going to find out, and I'm going to put those in the end of the video.
Probably Alabama would be one of them, since that's where they originated from. But I don't remember the other ones. But yeah, I did read that a couple nights ago.
Okay. So I'll find out where those locations are, and I'll make sure and put that in. But overall, I would definitely do it again. Good experience. So if you like this video, like and subscribe.
And find and follow us on Facebook.
And have a wonderful and blessed evening.